No, that's right. Oh yeah, what I was doing was, this is a real simple one. Putting an unfiltered sine wave straight into the amp so that you've got that. And so it's not going through the filter, it's quite nice, and you can do it. You can make it fatter. Yeah, and this one's really gently. That's that same one modulating the filter.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we have here basically, and your sort of part of your collection, I'm assuming?
Yeah, some of it's stored away, and some of it's being fixed as always, because old synths are like that. Somebody gave me a fantastic double version of this called a Maxikorg. It's a duophonic one in Canada, who I'll forever be grateful. Just turned up at a gig with it. It's this ultra rare synth.
Amazing.
Not this one. It's called a Maxikorg or a Korg 800S. Fantastic. It's two of them in a box. This is great. I love this Korg 700. Got fantastic sound. Overlooked it for years, and it's just brilliant. It's got
one of the earliest synths,
controls.
isn't it?
Yeah, and it feels like that would sit on top of a Hammond or an organ, and you'd have a synth. You know what I mean, with the tabs right where you need them, like on the Hammond beatbox. You know, this is an Oberheim 2 voice, which I just got. I'm really pleased with that. Had an Oberheim.
Yeah, you've obviously got a modularised 2 voice here as well.
I've probably had that for about 18 years now, 16 years possibly, 18, and I really love it, and always wanted one of these. Now I've got one. This is really early R.A. Moog stuff from probably late 60s. That might even have been handmade for geek stuff by Bob Moog, because it's on a Variboard, the filter.
Nice.
Came from Paris. I got a few of these modules, good old eBay.
Yeah.
This is made by Tom Buggs, as a local guy. Fantastic modular banana plug like Surge or who's the other guy here?
Buckler.
Buckler, yeah. And
it's Bug Brand, isn't it? That's the name.
Bug Brand.
Bug
exactly.
Brand. It's Bug Brand modular.
Really cool. Brilliant. Brilliant modules. Fantastic echo delay thing here, and yeah, it's just an excellent thing. Then tons of other, analog
assorted things. Yeah,
analog systems. Don't fare. Had some. Oh yeah, there's Harvest Man, really good. Analog Solutions, really good. Analog Solutions, really good. I'm going to have this made into these sequencers, and I have another Dopefer sequencer down there, into one big box with all its related dividers and sequencer switches and quantizers and stuff, hopefully. This is a Korg MS-20, which I absolutely love. Had that for years. It's ARP 2600.
Amazing.
Really nice. It's got a little problem on the top of the keyboard at the moment. I bought that sort of 15 years ago, and it's never gone wrong. So just gone wrong just now, the top octave.
And just the keyboard itself.
Yeah, it's just a bit of cleaning or something going on. I'm just moving, so this is why everything's everywhere at the moment. This is... It's got this crazy patch going on. It's a real simple one. It's sending a sine wave into the... It's sort of slightly phasing the filter, which is like a Zaunel kind of, Joe Zaunel type. Love it.
Yeah.
It's endless. You can process stuff through it as well, which is really cool. This is my old Mini that I used to have two, but this one's an early one, and it's really lovely. Signed by Bob Moog as well.
Where did you get it from?
It came from a band from Bristol from the old days called the Startled Insects, and it was been in a cellar for a long time in a case, hadn't been used, and somebody else beat me to it, bought it, and then probably 5 years later he sold it and I got it.
You got it eventually.
I got it.
It's nice.
I already had another one in between times, which was a much later one, which I toured with for years. Was really super stable and sounded really nice, but I couldn't justify having two of them, so that one went.
Can't be Rick Wakeman just yet.
No, don't want to be. And then what else we got?
You've got VCS3 over here.
Yeah, this is really early one, 1969 VCS3.
Amazing.
Use this endlessly. Wonder what it's on at the moment. You never know with these things. Some weird beast off on its own now.
Could almost be on the run.
Yeah, yeah. It needs to be lower, don't you? It's actually doing some kind of trapezoid.
Beautiful.
It's like a laboratory, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it looks like one, and it sounds
does.
like one too.
This is going into.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just lovely.
Love the sound of that. It's so nostalgic. It just, I mean, obviously,
you're right.
But it is just the sound of old scary TV shows.
I just talked about this to somebody.
BBC shows.
Yeah.
It is that sound.
Yeah. And it's endless again. It's just really endless. You know, you can patch, and with this you can patch, which you can do on the Bug brand stuff, because banana plugs pile up.
They become multiples, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So with this you can patch back into yourself.
Yeah.
And do some really extraordinary things going on. You know, another one where you sort of go into it and disappear for ages.
Yeah.
I did an installation. I did a piece called a Terry Riley piece called In C, with 20 guitars a while back, and me and Will Gregory brought out VCS3s. They're very close in age, and we set them up as a kind of an installation when people came in, doing a long random thing together, and it was really kind of meditative.
Yeah.
It was great. It wasn't supposed to be anything other than
a talking point, or
no, just something so
set
that we
the
could
mood.
Put a CD on. You know, you could just leave it there.
Yeah.
It wasn't loud. It was just.
Way more interesting than a CD, obviously.
Definitely, yeah. It was always just on records I wanted, like David Vorhaus and Hawkwind and all of those bands, Roxy Music, Eno.
Everyone had one.
Yeah, the legendary VCS3. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
in those days.
Must have one.
Yeah, must have one. But it took me, a long time. This came from the guy Ed Williams, who owned the company for a little while, and he had a lot of them.
Yeah,
and which he used to do installations with. He had like Dexian trolleys made with a VCS3 and loads of other EMS, like a ring modulator, or not a ring modulator, filter.
Then a vocoder as well.
Yeah, the vocoder, that's right, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The extra sort of outward stuff.
There are the kits.
Sample and holds, and he had like 4 of them, and they were fantastic. They were made of that stuff, that dot dash stuff, which is a bit of an homage to him, Dexian.
Oh, I see. So, the framework, you mean?
Framework
yeah,
stuff,
literally.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Daphneorum ceramics machine.
Yeah, exactly. It was made with that
same stuff. Yeah.
And Tomita had all his synths on that as well, so that's why.
You've got to have the right material to actually build your studio up.
And also, it has Dymo tape, which I love. I've got that all over the place, on my
just
desk.
to label things, basically.
Yeah, the old school label, which is, you can feel it there,
Yeah.
I just love it. And it has E. That's what Ed must have put on it. This would have been VCS3E. So I had to put my name.
Nice.
I think he had Edward Williams on there, but I had to put mine on there.
Of course.
Anyway.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And loads of outboard.
Loads of nice outboard, yeah.
And tell us what the desk is.
It's a Trident 75. Got it. It's from the early 80s, I think, and nice design.
Yeah.
Really nice sound. Mixed a few things on it just recently. I've been really happy with it, and yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. Amazing.
And yeah, this nice thing which I just got in the.
We like this. Yeah, that's good.
I think this is an amazing synth. I think they're really cheap and, well, comparatively, they're probably a bit more expensive now. But in a way, there's a kind of comparison in the fact that this is very small and has one oscillator and sub oscillator, and you can get millions of things out of it. It's got an arpeggiator. It has a sequencer as well, but. It's a really, really good thing, and that I think that there's definitely a comparison there.
Yeah, someone there's a 101 fan, aren't they?
Yeah.
At Arturia.
And the thing is, if you've got one of these and one of these, then you can use the CV. You can do stuff. You can send things out to there.
Yeah. You could feed the extra oscillator of the 101 into the MiniBrute as well and filter it.
Audio-wise.
Yeah.
Yes, you could. That's right. And you could get CV and gate it. That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Then you
so
get
you
your
could
other
expand
oscillator.
it basically.
Yeah.
Expand either.
I was thinking of the modulation possibilities as well from one to the other, or with modular stuff.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Yeah.
Amazing.
And that's it for synths. Is that enough?